Hey there, gang. This is G Bear, otherwise known as Gene, and I am here to do a quick little run through on ACX and how to do the reduce your noise floor and so on. I recently started delving into voiceover and audiobook narration, and one of the hardest things I had was meeting the ACX standard, the ACX check. Um, and as you can see here, it's all over the place. Although with this particular sample, apparently my noise floor is just fine. Normally, the noise floor is the one thing that is all mucked up for most people. So after scouring YouTube, the internet, I finally found a process that works, and I want to share it. So this is a raw sample of an audition for a zombie book that I did on ACX a little while back.
Cassidy stared into the fire, the warmth barely reaching her in the cold night. They were camped in what used to be a park, one of those cookie-cutter suburban places meant for picnics and children's play dates.
Okay, so that's what it sounds like raw. And so we go back, and the first thing I do, now there aren't a lot of peaks in this one that are crazy, but I still do the same process with stuff like this, because many times, especially a couple recent projects, there's been a lot of yelling, and the spikes are just huge, and it helps to compress that. All right, so compressor, and there's the settings. I'll go ahead and pause it if you want. I'll just leave it up here for just a little bit more, and then we apply. And then go to the beginning. I need to scooch in here. And as you can see, this isn't really clean. This is absolute raw, no other additions done to it other than what we're doing now. And where did it go? Where did it go? There it is. Sorry, I'm in a hurry. Oh, gotta select it first. Or I'm sorry. First, you want your sample. Boy. Noise sample. There we are. So noise reduction. Get your sample. Then collect the whole thing and do your repeat. And you'll see how that changes. And all of this is done or lowered. But if you do your check now, there's still too much wonkiness. So using a macro, and let me go ahead and show you what that is. It'll apply a loudness normalization at that preset, and then a legacy limiter at this preset, and just come over here and boop, boom. Now you see the noise floor went up again, but even with this, it should be okay. Yeah, it comes out okay. But let's say the noise floor was still You can just come back in, and your noise floor should be still here, but let's go ahead and just do a resample since the base has changed. There we go. Now let's see what it says. And there we go. This is usually where you want your readings to be, at least for me. And 99 times out of 100 for me, ever since I started doing this process, especially with ACX, everything passes. And if I have to do something extra, it's usually that last little bit of noise reduction. And then I go in and I clean things up I'll remove stuff and start doing my editing, because this process helps. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to copy and boom. Anyways, you get the point. And then
Cassidy stared into the fire, the warmth barely reaching her in the cold night. They were camped in what used to be a park, one of those cookie-cutter suburban places meant for picnics and children's play dates.
And there you go. Well, thank you for watching. I hope this helps. If you have any questions, please leave a comment, and I will see you soon. And if you like this content and want to see more of my voiceover stuff, again, I'm still fairly new to this. But as I learn something new, especially if I'm struggling with something, I'm definitely going to be sharing it. But until then, catch me on my streams on Tuesdays and Thursdays on Twitch for gaming and sometimes art. And until then, take care. Bye.